Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2015, around 8:15 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. And the sun's going down. Well, we haven't seen the sun the past couple of days. It's getting dark out, and it's still in the 40s. Boston, Logan Airport, reached only 49 degrees today. That's the second straight day that Boston has reached the lowest high temperature on this date, June 2nd. That's a record nobody should be proud of. Boston should be proud of. It's June 2nd. We should be in the 70s, 80s, and even 90s on this day, not in the mid 40s and stuff, or close to 50, but it's going to change sooner or later. I don't believe this stuff in global warming. It could be global cooling, and everybody says keep calm, and I'm a Julie Biden guy. It's going to change soon. Not too much news to report, but I was watching Sports Center 5 WCVB on Mike Lynch's sports report today. He says that Roger Goodell already has his mind made up about Tom Brady, the hearing between him and Patriots quarterback Tom Brady on June 23rd. And Mike Lynch heard from an NFL source that the suspension that Tom Brady has for 4 games is going to be upheld. That's what Mike Lynch has heard from a source. So Brady's probably going to be suspended 4 games. It's going to be upheld. That means it's going to stand. That's about it on that. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about former NHL player and current Boston Bruins colorman on nesn, Andy Brickley. Andy Brickley has been the colorman on nesn for many years. He teams with Jack Edwards on games, and they're an amazing hockey play-by-play colorman duo. Andy was born and he grew up in Melrose, Massachusetts, and he played hockey as a youngster. He played high school hockey in Melrose as a left winger. He was a great hockey player for Melrose High School. In fact, he's in the Melrose Sports High School Hall of Fame. That's pretty amazing. And then Andy played college hockey for UNH. He played all 4 seasons for them. He scored 68 goals, 69 assists for 137 points during his college career. His senior year, he was an All-American, first-team All-American. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Flyers in 1980. He was the last pick of the 1980 NHL draft, and he's one of the few players to be the last pick of any NHL draft to make it to the National Hockey League. Andy played 11 seasons in the NHL with the Flyers and the Penguins, the Devils, the Bruins, and the Jets. Andy bounced around from team to team, plus he was in and out of the minor leagues during that time. He was basically like a 4th-line player the time he was with the NHL and stuff. He was a decent 4th-line player. He could play, he could score goals here and there and stuff, but he wasn't really, he never stuck around an NHL roster for long term and stuff. But he was a tremendous, kind of a journeyman player. He had good minor league seasons, but he could not crack the NHL big time for a regular spot. And he played in 385 career games. He scored 82 goals. He had a 140 assist, and he had 222 points. He last played in the NHL in 1994 with the Winnipeg Jets. Then he played 3 more seasons in the minor leagues. He had some good minor league seasons, but he got injured during his time with the Utah Grizzlies, and then that's when he started his broadcasting career. Andy Andy was a color man on games for the Utah Grizzlies on the radio for a while. And then in 1997, Andy started became a Boston Bruins broadcaster on the radio. He was the color man for WBZ Radio for about a couple of years. And his partner was Bob Newmeyer. Around like 1999 or so, or 2000, Andy Brickley transitioned to television. First calling Bruins games on UPN 38 with Dave Shea, and then he called Bruins games on nesn with Dave Shea for a while. In 2005-2006, Andy Brickley became the full-time color man for the Boston Bruins on nesn and stuff. And he worked with Dale Arnold on the home games and Jack Edwards on the road games. But eventually it was Jack Edwards and Andy Brickley calling all the Bruins games on nesn. And Andy's been real popular with the fans of the Bruins. In fact, from time to time, Andy hosts shows on nesn, The Instigators, and he also has the Brick Awards. He's getting to be, at one time, Andy Brickley was as popular as Jerry Remy for like analyst for nesn, which is pretty good and stuff. Also, Andy Brickley is on the board of directors for Good Sports, like a non-profit organization that helps out underprivileged families with sports. And he's also done some promotional work for Hallmark Health, which is affiliated with Lawrence Memorial Hospital in Medford, Massachusetts, and the Melrose Wakefield Hospital. That's the official health care provider of the Boston Bruins, so that's why he does those promotions and stuff like that. And from time to time, Andy Brickley is on NBCSN calling playoff games when the Boston Bruins are not in the playoffs, and he does pretty good doing them. But it seemed that he was a little bit lost during the series with the Detroit Red Wings and the Tampa Bay Lightning this playoff season, maybe because the Bruins did not qualify for the playoffs. Maybe he looked a little lost, but that's okay. Andy Brickley's a great guy and stuff, and he's a great announcer. I hope him and Jack Edwards are doing Bruins games on nesn for many more years. And that's about it on Andy Brickley, and that's about it on these video blogs for tonight. I will be back tomorrow. 3 more video blogs coming: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. First one will be the top 10 players in top 10 goaltenders in Chicago Blackhawks history. Then the second video blog will be about my 2015 NBA Finals preview against the Golden State Warriors, against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about the person I profile, Boston Celtics color man for games on Comcast Sportsnet, Tommy Heinsohn, Pro Basketball Hall of Famer as a player and a coach. Will be a lot of Tommy points, and one of Tommy Heinsohn's most famous quotes is, "I love Walter." Walter was Walter McCarthy, who was like kind of a fringe backup player for the Celtics in the early 2000s. And that's about it on that. And see you tomorrow. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out! Bye now.